And hey everyone, we're back for Crash Bandicoot 2 Part 4. So, this episode right about pissed me off. I used to not think that the recording curse was actually a thing, that it was a funny little joke that other Let's Players would use just to comically make fun of their screw-ups. No. Not anymore. I believe it's real. Because this episode, the initial run for this video was 30 minutes. The final run is roughly 20. That's 10 minutes of editing because of multiple upon multiple screw-ups. And when I was done with this, I was absolutely furious. I haven't been this frustrated since the finale for Skull Monkeys. I'll just leave it at that, and we'll just keep going on. So this is Unbearable. Anyways, if you want to get the gem for this level, you do have to go down here. This part isn't too hard necessarily. You just have to watch where you're jumping because the bolts do come at a awkwardly slow pace for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but it does. But later on they're gonna start, putting enemies in the obstacles. So you just gotta watch your timing, be patient, don't do that, and keep going. Even then, I do not think I get the gem. I think I miss a couple boxes. I'm not quite sure why or where they're at, but I think I missed them. But I'm not going to spoil anything here. Yeah, the further we move along in the game, the more... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The less familiar I am with getting the gems. So from this point on, it's, we'll try, but no guarantees. But I will certainly try. At least for the ones I know I can get. Besides, there's the yellow gem and the purple gem left as far as color gems go. And I did say I would get all those, no matter what. And I will do that. So yeah, there's actually 2 runaway levels in this game. No, this is just one. The other one's a bear level. I think there's another bear level in the 4th area, I'm not quite sure. I don't know, the 4th area has my least favorite levels in the game. And when I say the 4th area, I mean the 4th war room, of course. Also, yes, you did have to hit the switch for later on in the level. When you activate the nitro boxes and blow them all up, it's gonna miss those. Oh yeah, this thing, yeah. So yeah, if you want to get all the boxes, you have to do it. Which is no problem. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's why I don't typically do the slide spin technique in these kind of levels, because I don't know what's ahead of me. At least not as well as I do in other levels, of course. Shit. Yeah. Well, except for this area. Also, I'm wanting to say there's a theory that any boxes that the bear breaks that you don't break don't count. Kind of like in the first game, how if TNT boxes broke any boxes, those boxes didn't count towards your count. I honestly think that because I swear I've gotten every single box in this level. Every single one, but there was a couple I missed that the bear attacked. And I think it counts, and I don't think those count because of that. I'm not quite sure unless there's 2 boxes right near the exit that I'm not paying attention to. But yes, anyways. There is one little secret I can show off here at least. Yeah, if you keep going back to where the polar bear is, you will instantly teleport. To where? Remember this? Does this seem familiar? I don't really show it off in this video, but what we're currently in right now is Cortex's old fortress in the first Crash game, and if you look forward and you turn around a little bit, you can see the other two islands from the Crash Bandicoot game. Now, that's just a little interesting tidbit of fact. Also, fuck this level. God damn it, this pissed me off. Okay, one thing, it's a bear level. I'm honestly not a big fan of these after... Well, that's one of them, for example, but yeah, after playing the last two and the upcoming one, I'm not a big fan of these bear levels anymore. 2, it's in the dark, so it's more or less a guess to where the boxes are. 3, the placements of the boxes are absolutely dickish. 4, and this only applies to this one. Some of these open areas you have to get a running start or you're not going to make it. But you're not really going to know that because this is a dark level. So how are you going to know that fucking up, or if you get lucky? Because initially you wouldn't try and run so fast because you're afraid you may run into something. So yeah, here's the first problem. Yeah, I spent a good 4 minutes on trying to get that other box. Until I realized I came down with a case of stupidity and realized, oh wait, I can just go to the other side, run, and just get the box there. I'll show you here in a minute. Yeah, you could have just done that. 4 minutes wasted for such a simple move. Oh, and number 5. The level likes to pick up the pace. Almost suddenly, it seems. Number 6. Some of the collision is a bit touchy. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not a big fan of these levels anymore. I'll take Snow Go any day over this. Hell, I'll even take the normal path, the red gem path that you're supposed to take over this now. Actually, come to think of it, were there any boxes in the red gem path? I don't think there were, actually. I have no idea. Yeah, and it just seems like this level's a little bit longer than others. I don't know, maybe because I keep fucking up. Oh, never mind. We're already done. But at least we get a gem. Also, I should probably note that this is level 26. This isn't the gem for Unbearable, it's its own separate level. That's why there's 42 gems and not exactly 25. That and some levels have more than one gem, of course, but that's only because they have the death courses. Which I'm starting to favor a little bit more. Alright, oh well. At least we got that out of the way. Now, plant food. This is where the yellow gem is. It's another time attack level. So I think you get the drill. You have to go down and beat the level within a certain amount of time. But what I learned from this time is that, basically, the minute the level starts, that's when the timer starts itself. It doesn't start when you get right near the jet ski. It starts the minute you start the level, because I died a couple times and I had to go back to the warp room and restart. Because once you die, you have to go back. It won't restart the clock or anything. Because the first time it was like roughly a minute and 5 seconds. This time it was a minute and 8. That's when I realized, oh wait, the timer is active when I start the level. So there you go. So when you start the level, go as fast as you can. Of course. Oh, and don't die, of course. Also, yeah, trying to get the time attack in this level is a little bit dodgy because they like to spread piranha plants everywhere. You could walk upon that platform, keep going and spin attack all those piranha plants to, you know, make it safer, but I honestly don't have time for that. There we go. But that's okay, this is the end of the level. We'll just grab the yellow gem and commit Sudoku on the way out. Except I'm going to be creative. Okay, I lied. That wasn't very creative. But while we're back here, we can get all the boxes and get the clear gem for this level. So at least we can make some progress. You actually come to think of it, these aren't very long levels to begin with if they expect you to clear it in 1 minute. Hell, I've seen professional speedrunners clear it in 30 with all the boxes. But hell, that takes a lot of practice. And patience. Definitely patience. Yeah, I also learned that even if you jet over the whirlpools, like the center, if you jet at just the wrong pace, and just the wrong speed, and just the wrong angle, you can still end up in the middle and die. Bonus stage. I honestly don't really have anything thrilling to say. It's just a bonus stage. It's just like all the other ones, plain and simple. You know, it kind of makes me wish they brought back the harder ones, like, you know, the Embryo and Neo Cortex stages back in Crash 1, you know, just for a little bit of challenge and maybe some extras. But that's just wishful thinking. That's just me rattling on, wishing, hoping. I wish they'd make a new Crash Bandicoot game. Not another Crash of the Titans or Mind Over Mutant. This kind of game. It's not going to be a pretty day when I get to those games. Or when we get to those games. We'll see. I'm going to at least get the classics ones out. That way I can freaking... yeah. Well, anywho, we're almost to the end of the level. If I can just dodge this. Okay, nice. And we have the clear gem for plant food. That, and we do need the yellow gem for the next level. For one of the secondary gems. Okay, these secondary gems. It wouldn't be one of the secondary gems, it'd just be one of the gems. Anyway, semantics, who cares? Yes. We're actually not doing too bad with the gems so far, but we'll see how things go down.
Crash! Thank goodness! I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying...
You know, I noticed two things that I couldn't help but comment on. One, when she first appeared, did her eyes look very, very blocky and out of place? Two, it looks like she wears a lot of mascara, but that's just a nitpick. You know, PlayStation graphics and all that. So anyways, this is sooner or later, because we had to do this sooner or later. Anyway, there's 2 gems in this area. One of them you have to get by having the yellow gem, and the yellow gem will be used as a platform, as you will see here in a few minutes. Yeah, it's right over there. But there is one thing you have to do if you want to get both the gems, I should say, sorry. The clear gem in this area will show up very early. So if you want to get both of them, get the gem, get out, and just kill yourself right here. Because there is more to this area. It's just that where it takes you, the exit, where the exit takes you, stuttering like Pokey Pig, sorry. Basically, where the actual exit takes you is too far away from all the other boxes. So if you want to get both gems, just grab the gem, kill yourself, and get back to where you were at the checkpoint. And then just proceed with the level as you normally would, breaking all the boxes if you can. Of course, with bonus stages. Yeah, I'm honestly not quite sure which trope is my favorite in this game, because there are a few. I do like these sewer levels, and the actual boulder levels, not the polar bear one, but the actual boulder levels are kind of fun. That, and when you do learn where the paths are and you can speed through it, there is some form of satisfaction with it. I don't know, what's your favorite level? That, and I do like the jetpack levels too, though. The jetpack itself is a little bit wonky to control, but we'll save that for later. I actually think there's one more jungle level in the last warp room area. Actually, I think after we get the all 5 crystals for this area, we face off against Tiny. And then after that, it's Engine, and after that, the final boss. Anyways, little side note, you can wipe away all the blades, but you don't have to. If you want to chance it, you can use the Aku Aku masks. Also, I'm calling bullshit on that. How can TNT not destroy them, but a Bandicoot belly flopping them can? That does not make any sense. Does it make any sense to you? Because it doesn't to me. Anyways, yeah, tread with caution. In one of the previous playthroughs, I accidentally got stuck in the water, and for some reason it clipped me through the metal platform, and I couldn't get out. It's just when you think everything's going fine. Yeah, here I'm not going to take any chances. I'm getting all the wiper blades off. Also, first playthrough, who initially thought that you had to chance it and jump through it? Because there's really no incentive that another enemy is gonna spawn. Who thought you just had to spin them into it once and chance it? I did. Don't know if I was a stupid kid. Nah, I was. But yes. I honestly thought you had to do that. Well, anyways, this time, no excuses. Now with double the protection, I think we should be good. Yeah, also you cannot slide in water, which makes it very difficult to move around. I think we're near the end of the level, so not much of a stretch left, so I think we'll be okay. Ah, well then, there's the end of the level. Oh shit! Okay, there we go. Also, what does Aku Aku say when he gets hit? On that note, what does he say when you get him? Does anyone know? I don't know. Anyways, we have both gems for sewer or later. Next level, bear down. Another bear level, I know, I just want to get it out of the way. I can honestly say the level 26, the one that we did before the previous one, is what made me stop liking them. I can honestly say the main reason I don't really like these levels is that if you miss a box, you have to kill yourself to get it. I don't like that. It's like, I'll waste 10 lives for 2 boxes. That's bullshit. I hate that. I hate it when they do that with the red rings in Sonic Colors or Lost World. And I hate it when they do it here. I know that's a very wide comparison, but yeah. See, kind of like that. Missed the box. Now I have to kill myself and do the entire process again. That's not fun, especially when you fuck up 4 or 5 times. And it just gets on your nerves. Also, be careful with that. First run, I got a little bit too close, and it didn't seem like I was close enough to be hit, but I was. So yeah, just be careful. Of course. Luckily, the levels aren't too long, so I guess I can't complain too much, but still, the bullshit that's there is bullshit. Kinda like that. Then again, I think that's more my fault than anything else, so that one's on me. I'm alright with that. Yeah, I don't think this level's very long to begin with. Oh well, at least this is pretty much an easy gem. If you know what you're doing, anyways. This would be a good time. I should probably also note that You know the gem we couldn't get back in level 7? I think it's Air Crash, I think it was. Yeah, if you jump on the purple platforms back there and jump on the one in the center, it will take you there to where you break all the boxes and destroy the nitro crate. That way you can get that gem, but I'm gonna save that for later. If I really, really want to, I will, after we're done beating the main game, I may go back and do a cleanup episode or two. But we'll see how things go, and we'll see how many gems we get. So I will see you guys for part 5 of Crash Bandicoot 2, where we have one more level and a boss. See you guys then.